This is the Model 3 from Correa Creative. I named this my second favorite wallet of 2021, only because that year was ridiculous for wallet releases. And it's still one of my favorite wallets today. It is awesome. So what does Correa Creative go out and do? They made another Model 3. This is the 3H horizontal version. Let's check it out. And I also have another new item from Correa Creative. This is the Field Notes notebook cover, but I'll talk about this at the end of the video. First, I want to talk about this bad boy right here, the minimal card sleeve Model 3H. Yes, I am excited for this release right here just because of how much I liked the Model 3. And while I have the original vertical style Model 3 right here, you can see all he did was take this design and stretch it out. They're both flap style wallets with a card pocket on the back. And if I open up that flap on the Model 3 and right here on the Model 3H, you can see exactly what I just said. The same exact pocket style as the original Model 3, just now in horizontal form. So for those of you who prefer horizontal wallets over vertical wallets, this bad boy is going to be for you. So let's go over some of the features here very quickly. It's handmade from Pueblo vegetable tan leather, and it's made from 2 pieces of leather that creates 3 pockets and a tuck closure. It can hold up to 7 to 10 cards depending on the thickness of your cards, plus cash. Fold it in half if you want. And I'll talk about that when I do the card demonstration here shortly. It's available in multiple different colors for the leather and the thread. The 2 colors that I have right here is sapphire blue and walnut with sapphire blue stitching. And the dimensions here are 4 1/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. I don't know how many times I had to say this, but I'm gonna say it every single time I talk about Pueblo. This is one of my favorite leathers on the planet. I absolutely love Pueblo. And I'm going to do a smell test, but you guys already know what I'm going to say. All right, I'm done.
A few moments later.
And Frank at Correa Creative uses a 4-ounce Pueblo here, so that is perfect. And if you're not familiar with Pueblo, it's not the softest leather on the planet. It's just a nice, firm feeling, nice feeling leather. It's not too soft. It's not too firm. It's perfectly right dead center. And the craftsmanship here is typical Correa Creative. I'm just going to show you perfectly straight lines. Check out the stitching here, this cross stitching on the sides. Absolutely perfect. And yes, even the cuts here are polished up. So everything is nicely taken care of. So as expected, the quality is top notch. And just like every other wallet from Correa Creative, it's just very minimal branding, just their logo stamped right there in the front. That's it. And he offers to personalize your wallets if you want. You can see this one's personalized Chrispy things, just like my original Model 3 right here. And now let's talk about the design. Like I said, it's basically the original Model 3 in horizontal form. So it's going to function exactly the same as the original vertical style Model 3. The main pocket right here holds the bulk of your cards and cash. The second pocket right here holds a few cards. You can even put cash in there as well. Then the tuck closure, like I said, still you can put cards and cash there, and then your most used credit card right here on the back. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys real quick. These are 8 flat cards. I'm just going to stick them right there in that main pocket. There we go. One more card right here in the second pocket. And then I'm going to put my main credit card right here in the quick access card pocket on the back. Now you may choose not to do this. Sometimes I choose not to put a card back here just because I like the looks of some of my wallets, just like the Model 3 without a card back there. But it's just so convenient to put a card back here without even opening your wallet. Boom. So this is fully loaded with cards right now at 10. I feel like I can still get some more cards back there. You probably could if you didn't carry cash. Now, as I mentioned earlier, technically you could put your bills back here, only folded over once, but fully loaded, it's going to be a little bit tight. Plus this is a semi brand new wallet, but you can see exactly how that's going to fit in there. And as I close the flap, if you take a look, I'm not sure if you guys can see in there, but while that flap is closed, is bending over the cash just slightly. Maybe that won't bug some of you guys folding your cash over at the very top like that, but for someone like me, it bugs me a little bit. I don't like that. So I don't mind folding my bills into quarters and just tucking them back there, and you can see that's not a problem at all. So from what I can tell here, you can either fold your bills into quarters, thirds, even half if you don't mind the top getting creased over just slightly. And just because I know some of you guys are going to ask, yes, you can still put cash here in this front pocket. Actually, let me take a few cards out of here. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in that main pocket just to make it just a little bit easier to maneuver this cash around. And as I tuck it up, so you're going to have the same problem there. Just going to start folding those bills over. So even as a horizontal style wallet, I am very much digging the 3H here. If I had to choose between these two, I'm going to go vertical style all day, every day. But that's just my preference. If you guys want a solid horizontal style wallet and don't really like vertical, this guy right here. Now let's bring in the brand new Field Notes notebook cover here. Now I am definitely a fan of covers for my Field Notes. You guys know if you have these in your pocket, they get crumbled up and creased very easily. So having any kind of cover is definitely recommended if you carry around a Field Notes notebook. Now what I really like about this one is you have options to configure these sleeves on the inside. Right now this is a notebook sleeve and a folio sleeve. You do have the option to go 2 notebook sleeves and carry around 2 Field Notes. And yes, they both will fit. It'll be a lot thicker, obviously, with 2 notebooks in there. But the point is, you do have that option. Also, you have the option of these elastic pen loops here. This is the version with 2 pen loops. You can see there's one on one side and one on the other. So when this is closed up and you have a pen going through there, it sort of acts as a lock for that top cover. Now for me, I personally like this option with the 2 pen loops right there just to hold that nicely shut. But you do have the option to get rid of this bottom loop right here and just have the one. So that's completely up to you. Basically, the way this is set up right now is exactly how I like it. This is also made of Badalassi Carlo Pueblo vegetable tan leather. And you can see that stitching all around there, absolutely beautiful. This is all Ritza tiger thread, by the way. I forgot to mention that on the Model 3H. This is all tiger thread, very high quality, very durable. And you also have your choice of multiple different colors for the leather and the thread, just like the wallets. And these colors are exactly the same as we saw on the 3H here. Walnut on sapphire blue with the sapphire blue thread. And the dimensions here are 4 inches when it's closed by 6 1/4. And when it's opened up, it's 8 by 6 1/4. Just so you guys get a feel of the size of this notebook cover. So you can see the Field Notes in there, fits pretty nicely. There's some room to spare. And even though this Pueblo will last you a lifetime, this tiger thread is extremely strong and durable. Correa Creative still offers a lifetime warranty on that stitching. So that is another plus and another reason why I like Correa Creative as a wallet company. Right now you can pick this bad boy up for about 70 bucks and this Field Notes notebook cover is going for about 100 bucks. And based on the craftsmanship and the quality of materials, I'm not arguing those prices. And I forgot to show you guys at the beginning of this video, if you guys aren't familiar with how these wallets arrive to you from Correa Creative, check this out. I took a picture of the packaging right before I opened them up to test these out. If you guys have seen my videos in the past on these wallets, you're gonna know that Frank goes above and beyond here. He doesn't have to do this, but obviously he takes so much pride in these wallets, he wants to present them in the best way possible. So what do you guys think here of the new items from Correa Creative? The minimal card sleeve Model 3H and the Field Notes notebook cover. And let me know in the comments below too, which one you like better. Do you like the original Model 3, the vertical style, or do you prefer the horizontal style here? All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you want to check out either one of these items, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!